Wildcats.
Today is Friday the 15th, 2023. This is Erin.
And Violet with the morning announcements. Here's Miss McChrystal with what's in the principal's pocket.
Good morning, friends, and happy Friday. So, what is in my pocket today? Well, something near and dear to my heart is in my pocket today. It's a gingerbread man. He's so cute, right? I love gingerbread men. I like to eat them, yes, but I really like just how cute they are. And matter of fact, if you ask some of your teachers around campus, they have seen that I have gingerbread men kind of all over my house at Christmas time. I have a whole tree that has nothing but gingerbread ornaments on it, because once people find out you like something, then they start buying you things, right? Well, I did a little research about where did this whole gingerbread man at Christmas, the decorating the gingerbread houses, where did that all come from? Well, it actually started in Germany a long time ago, more than 200 years ago. And one of the first things that they believe happened is somebody went to make a cake, and they used ginger, which is a spice that's been around way longer than a couple hundred years, to make it taste good. And then Queen Elizabeth I, if I remember my history right, she had a big party and she wanted to honor her guests at the party. So she had the royal baker make gingerbread shaped cookies and had them decorated like her guests. Can you imagine going to a party and there's a cookie that's decorated like you? How fun. And so it just kind of became something super exciting. Then there was Grimm's Fairy Tales, who wrote about Hansel and Gretel. You remember that story? And how they go following into a candy house in the middle of the forest where turns out to be a witch who lives there. Remember that one? And so bakers began to try to make houses, and then it kind of just kind of grew and grew and grew until finally it is what we see today. And I thought, sometimes there was some history about the gingerbread man that was a little kind of scary. Like, some people believed that they had to do with witchcraft, and that because the witch had her house made out of gingerbread, that meant that gingerbread people were bad luck. But isn't it interesting that nobody really thinks that anymore? How funny it is that sometimes something that seems small or even bad can turn out to be absolutely fine many, many years later. And I thought that's a really good lesson about people, right? People don't always stay the same their whole life. When you're a kid, sometimes you make choices that are different than the kinds of choices you make as a grown-up. And even when you become a grown-up, you keep changing over your life. So if you've ever met someone, you're like, I'm not sure I'm really jiving up with that friend, guess what? You should try it again, because you just never know. People keep changing. And what sometimes seems not so good can actually over time change into something really great, like how delicious gingerbread cookies are. And that's what's in the principal's pocket. Now, in addition to fun gingerbread lessons, we also have Winky, who's been hopping all over this school. I don't know, I can't imagine what fun she has here at night while we're gone. But she was spotted yesterday, and she was in Miss Atkinson's room yesterday. If you guessed, good for you. But the winner of the Winky drawing is Miss Klemzak's class. So congratulations to them. Woo! We're excited for you. Oh yeah, if we applaud, we should go all into the applause, right? All right, so where is she now, though, is the question. I don't know if anybody's seen her, but I think somebody saw her and caught a picture, right? Oh. If you think you know where that is, you know what to do. Get that green piece of paper, fill it out, and get it into the Media Center basket, and see if yours will be the next one pulled. All right. I also want to remind our friends who are visiting our fantastic author today, Kelly Baptist. She is an author of this great book you see over here, and she's going to be here to talk to some of our friends today. The very first group going is third grade. Third graders, look at Miss McChrystal. Everybody looking? Now get your teacher to look at me. I'll wait. Teachers, third grade, are you looking at me? Okay, third grade teachers, hear me carefully. Do not leave your classroom to go to the multi-purpose room until 8:10. What time was that? 8:10. Somebody in the class, could you write that on the board somewhere so that nobody forgets? 8:10, third grade, that's when you're going to leave your classroom to go down to the multi-purpose room. Please do not go before that time. And if you need the schedule, I'm sure it's posted on Teams. Miss Charbonnet's nodding her head at me, yes. And if you really can't find it, you know who to call, and we'll help you out always. All right, friends, remember, some things that aren't great can turn into something great if you give it time. And always, always remember who you are. Now back to the desk.
Author Kelly Baptist is coming today.
Only for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. Here's what's for lunch. Crispy chicken sandwich.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Tuscan rotini with meat sauce.
Fresh broccoli florets.
Light ranch cup.
Roasted ranch potatoes.
Blue raspberry 100% fruit juice slushy. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence. You may now be seated. Teachers, all busted in, you may now take your attendance.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take your attendance. That's all the news for now. Have a fantastic Friday, Bobcats.